Hello and welcome to this tutorial. I will show you how to work on this church model. So in the previous video we did the grid dimensioning based on this isometric view which had the scale, and based on the west view section that I had. So basically we're going to get started and start to model this thing, and we'll see how it goes and what needs to be adjusted. For the moment, I think we're doing, let's say, the great volume here and see how it goes. So I go to 3D. I will delete these walls. These were used for reference, for checking some stuff. In the previous tutorial, you could see the specific purpose. And now I go, I think, to L1. I think I'll go to view tile views, and I want to see some stuff at the same time to cross-reference. Okay, so I want to do for my volume over here. So I have, let's say, 12 meters. Let's do a grid and paste it. And I need 12 meters. Okay, so this is the main volume. Then this will be a bit of another volume. Let's check the distance here. Annotate. 1.7. Okay, so this would mean for me that I do another grid. Let's copy this. So this is 1.7. 1.7. Okay, this is 1.7. Okay, and then I have this hexagon-like shape, whatever. And here it is 2.17. Okay, let's say I copy this and I have 2.7. Okay, 2.10 is good enough. Okay, and now I will need some sort of measurement for this. Sorry, 1.7. Yeah, indeed. Okay. Oh, so this is 1.7 as well, or something. Yeah, 1.8. Okay, it's fairly decent. But something does not add up. Because that would be 1.7, 1.7, and if I use this length, that would be another 1.7. So I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 or 1.7, that would get me, I don't know, 7.5 at least, or towards 8 meters. Something isn't well for some reason. I guess I approximate, I don't know. But this is measured, this is 7 meters. Not with the rooftop, actually. Okay, and what if I measure this width? No, actually this should be dimensioned to have, let's say, 7 meters. So 7 meters. Okay, I should scale this to have 7 meters on my scale. Okay, and we'll have to adjust a bit. Okay, let's check. Okay, scale a bit more. Now it's okay, good. So the width itself would be, let's see, of the roof itself. It would be 8.4, the roof itself. Okay, so aside from this, this is the main building, let's say width. I will create another grid which is offset, let's say 0.7. That's an addition, 0.7. This is outside of the building footprint. Okay, let's draw another axis, 0.7. So this is outside the building's footprint. So yeah, I kind of have everything set up in place. And now let's see what we will do. Now I think I'll create component model in place. Generic models. Now we will actually start to model. So extrusion, I will select, let's say, actually I would go on the outer edge and then cut the some voids. Okay, let's say I created this, and then this volume goes extended up until the main rooftop. Okay, that would be, let's say, the volume. And now let's keep it, let's say 0.8. Yeah, okay. So this is basically the volume, and now I would need to trim the profile. So I would double click and create void extrusion, pick a plane. I'm in west, I click tab, select my face, and actually make it wireframe to see my contour. Then I would select my middle, let's say. I go until here to the inflection point, then do this, let's say, shape, then like this, then more upwards. Okay, I will copy, I'll mirror this because I want it to be symmetrical. That would be, let's say, okay. Good. Now I can cut for the volume. Let me see, I'm in elevation. Let's extend this. Cancel. I didn't grab the right arrow. Now I will extend this. And now supposedly I have made my cut hidden line. Okay, as you can see, I have made my cut. Now it looks fairly good. Okay, now let's create another cut, which should be something like, let's see, void forms, void extrusion, pick a plane, tab this plane, okay. And now, could I actually extrude all the profile? Actually, yes. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. I would like to keep some independent cuts, let's say. Uh, yeah, I would actually like to keep some independent cuts. Actually, I really don't know which is better for modeling. I will create similar and we'll see. Create, pick a plane, and let's say I create this and this. Okay, and it comes like this. Okay, I don't know how much is it in, not much. I'll make a wireframe to see my void extrusion. Now it's okay. Create similar. Pick a plane. I'll set it to hidden line. Pick a plane. This one. Then I go back to wireframe to see my contour. Like this, like this, like this, like this. So this would be, let's say, the contour. Great. We did the cutting. Now I go through the wireframe. Great. Now I have, let's say, the volume. As you can see, I have my volume. Okay. Let's see what else do we have. We have another profile to make. So create, void forms, void extrusion, pick a plane, set it hidden line. It will reset the pick plane. I set my plane, keep it wireframe, draw it once again. Great. Take into account this, let's say, stepping. Okay. Let's say I have it defined. Great. Click, drag by the arrow. Great. Now I create similar, pick a plane, make it hidden line, and reselect the plane to work on, this one. Make it wireframe again. I want to see my reference. Click, go to my stepping or whatever I have here, and I should be okay. Great. Click. I see I have not exited the model yet, but I can adjust. Great. Now I should have my basic profile finished. Click Finish Model. Save your model. Let's say to some degree of importance you save. Let's check our elevation. Hidden line. How correlated is it with the... Yeah, so I have my inflection point and the main roof base. The mini rooftop start actually is lower, but so the start for my roof should be around here actually, and yeah, it's not as precise. We'll see. Many dimensions are guessed. Okay, and now that I did my volume, my basic volume, now I need to do this eastern area. So for this eastern area, I told you that it's a bit weird that I have one. Let me see. So I create similar generic model. Oh, but actually I am within the same model, and the work plane will be L1. And now I will draw my stuff. It should be something like this, I guess. Okay, I think the side would be 1.4 and that's it. I don't want anything better to do. So this is 1.4, I guess. Let's check here in the plan. Let's annotate this 1.44, 1.40, 1.40. Okay. Okay, I think this is decent enough. 1.40, 1.40, 1.45. And let's say that should be decent. Okay. And that should be extruded upwards like this. Let me think. Okay, so now I have to think. I made, let's say, the base volume here, but now I have to think about my roof. So basically, I have the same contours, but I think I'll have them with an offset. So I stop here, let's say, until I reach the plane. And then on top of that, I'll create another extrusion, which uses this, that I should set a plane. This is the plane. I use these, but I will create an offset for all, or almost all, and that will be, let's say, 0.7. And that will make me a volume that is offsetted, of course, and then I'll cover some extrusions to cut off. Okay, this one, okay, and I go with my volume until, let's see, okay, what would be the distance if it would be to measure? Let's say 1 meter. Let's say something like this. Yeah, looks good to me. And this volume will be cut, of course, and I will create some void extrusion, set work plane, this one, and to be a bit difficult, let's make it wireframe, and from the bottom we go until to the middle, let's say, and we'll have this triangle. Can I do both? This is sheer curiosity. So let's say I want to be more compact and I want to do for both like this. And I would push that like this. Let's see what volume do we have. Yes, we have a volume. And now I would need to finish model, save it, and I would create some sort of grid. So in another tutorial with another church where I suggested to use some sort of grid. So this is you have to make sure that this grid is exactly perpendicular to the side you're working on. So you wait until you see this perpendicular sign and then you're safe. Now I have my sign. Great. And let's draw another axis, grid, and firstly have the perpendicular sign. Great, we have it. Now you draw it extended once more. Then not only this view section, you create a section onto that axis and you look like this and you move it a bit lower. That will give you a work plane to work on. Create similar, you do the same stuff over here, over this side. Change the direction like this, move it more backwards. So basically we have these sections. So we are in 3D now, and so I'll double click. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'll double click the model, and now I would create a void extrusion, set a work plane, and I pick the grid. Now I go into section, section, let's say section 2. I think this is it. Okay. Actually, let unfortunately I have to exit model and I have to adjust my section. Let's go to section 3 as well. I need to see everything in my section, so I need to widen my scope. That's why I'm expanding this, because maybe I will need to do some sort of wireframe. So I'm in section 2. Now I can see my volume. And I am also in 3D. We double click on the 3D and now create void extrusion, set pick a plane. Okay, I picked a plane 13, and now I have this line and I pick this corner, and now I should check where do I put my line. Let's say here, something like this, and that should be my triangle. Now, of course, I think this has to be checked. So, section 2. Actually, I would not need wireframe, because I will need to check some heights. And let's see how does it go. Okay, we did some sort of cutting. Okay, great. Now we did a cut, it looks decent. The second cut, we go to, we still double click the 3D. No, it's still in the model. Oh, sorry. So now create void forms, void extrusion, set pick a plane, grid 14. Now we go to section 3 and we pick the corner here. We go on up until the reference. Let's say make it wireframe to see my things better. And now I can see that I have to go until here or something. So I go up until here towards the line and I basically intersect this. Okay, and now I think I should be good. Let's check. Yeah, the extrusion is done. Let's expand it. And now I have basically everything, almost everything cut. Now I have just the downside, and we'll see how we do. So I go to front, let's say, in the 3D, create void extrusion, set pick a plane. I don't know which plane should I pick. No, actually pick the middle axis, set pick a plane, middle axis. I am here, front. Let's do my profile thing until here. Downwards, then like this, then join these lines. Great. Now I have in the middle in 3D, I have my extrusion. Now I expand it on both sides, like this and like this. And now I have my basic volume. So this is the basic volume of the church. And now compared to other dates, we moved far much faster. And so I think this is it. I put everything in one view, like this, to see better everything. No, not south. I want to move everything. Okay. Okay, so let's go to 3D. So this is how it looks like. So actually it looks very nice, and This can be considered as a thumbnail. This part, this is what you get in this part, so I think I'll put it as a thumbnail. And I think I'll save it like this. So thank you for joining, and see you in another tutorial.